Welcome to my party today. And y'all don't usually get to see, you get to see some strange stuff with me, some stuff that surprises me. But this time, yeah, looks like you're going to probably get to watch some hurt today. Because you need the backstory for it to make sense. This morning was a hiring workshop, so I've spent the last 2 days brushing up, well, not brushing up, but putting together my applications, finding all of the job requirements, taking my online evaluations, taking a typing test, making all the copies for this job, get to the job fair. Cool. I'm 15 minutes before it's scheduled to open. There's already 40 people in line. Okay, I'm already excited just that there are that many. Excited? Yeah, excited that there are that many people applying for positions in 5 different locations, a lot of different positions. But by the time I left, I'm going to guess there might have been 175 people, including the ones in front of me and the ones that had come in after me. But just the length of the line still was that incredibly busy. So that's actually the good news and the bad news at the same time. But the reason I'm here, more backstory. Yeah, more backstory. And tea. The backstory continues. Okay, you've made all these copies. You've done all of this stuff. Oh, yeah, now you need to go apply online. Okay, I'm a little not happy then, but yeah, whatever. It's the 21st century and we are in the digital age. I came home, took care of what I needed to, started hitting the saved jobs. Get down, ready. I've got one more question to save and send. I need a job performance evaluation. I haven't had a performance evaluation with a job since 2017. I'm working with a business advisor on a couple of different areas, and one of the questions that came up on his list of questions, check these out, see where you stand. Are you really employable now? And this was for business, designed for business owners. Well, I'm more employable than I was a few years ago, that's for sure. But when you aren't employed, that suddenly makes you unemployable because you don't have the background stuff. That's the cookie cutter stuff that everybody wants. Some of you have gotten to enjoy my struggle with the phrase, the quote, seek and maintain gainful employment. That has always been a pain for me and a hurt for me. And one of the things that I went through is I was really seriously having to do some soul searching if I even wanted to apply for the jobs, which would take me so far off my path now. But that's just something that is one of the requirements with what I'm doing. You've got to keep applying for jobs. And this is a job that, for 6 years, 7 years, when I've known there was one coming up or when I would encounter it, I would consider applying, never feeling like I had the qualifications for it. I have the qualifications. They're not great, but they're adequate and they are acceptable. And I know they will improve because I have not been doing, flat out, I've not been doing office work to keep my skill levels and my typing speeds high. But the thing that just really is bringing this video, whether it gets posted or not, most likely it will, because I don't keep a lot of secrets anymore. I am still crushed with that not the job performance evaluation, with the societal evaluation that you have value if you have a job. You are worth what your job says you are worth. Your importance is only as good as you look on paper. So seek and maintain gainful employment. And always feeling like I wasn't employable. No matter what, I didn't feel like I had the right qualifications. The posting deadline for most of those jobs is today, which is fine. It made sense. Their hiring fair is today. It makes sense. So I've reached out to my seasonal employer to see if I could get a performance evaluation from them, because that's not what they do. We don't get those during the season. We either continue our job or we are asked to not continue our job. But it was just, it really kicked me back to a place that I wasn't expecting. Just that stupid question on the online completion. The tests are there. The application's there. The qualifications are there. But the job review wasn't there. So part of me wants to look at that and say, wow, how much more plain do I need the message that that is not the trajectory I'm supposed to be taking? But I'm a whole package. And that knockdown, really, it's going over a whole bunch of spectrums of me. I ended up having some interesting struggles yesterday. And this one didn't quite make it to that list. But it reinforced that list that I already had. And the reason I have that list is because now I get to work on that list. Everything is about a discovery for me, and an uncover and discard. My whole life is changing. But man, I don't need you to negate me, because I don't have a performance evaluation. So for those of you struggling with the job situation, you know, I heard the other day there's 11,900 available jobs in Fresno County, and that's been 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I heard that, a week and a half ago. But I also don't know anybody that's getting hired. And with 200 people in line this morning, I don't think there were 20 jobs available under a broad category. Under a broad category. But 20 people may get the chance for that job.